Hey, what's up you guys? Bloody Jacob here to bring you my weekly review.
Hey, what's up you guys? Bloody Jacob here, meeting my icon, Catherine Isabel here.
Across the streams of hopes and dreams where things are really not. Come along if you can. Come along if you dare.
Have a good one. Cheers, guys.
Side of your mind, but please realize you'll probably be surprised.
Hey, what's up you guys? Bloody Jacob here to bring you my weekly review of DC's Legends of Tomorrow on CW, which is episode 15 of season 3, Necromancing the Stone. So yeah, again, this review is a little bit late this week. I know that's kind of typical of me, but just with my work schedule, it's how it works out. But at least this one's a little more on time than it was last week, which I actually just did a couple days ago. Or a few days ago anyway. But I didn't really want to miss doing a video on each episode of Legends this season, because Legends has really become like an integral show for my channel. I let people watch my videos. But Legends of Tomorrow and other things like Riverdale and some of the other stuff I'm doing videos on are definitely more regular parts of my channel, and I really do want to keep it that way. So yeah, this week's episode was really good. I enjoyed it a lot. I think it was easily one of the best of the season, probably the 3 or 4 or 5 best that we've had so far. And we're just down to 3 episodes now. We got 16, 17, and 18. I think there's 18 episodes this season. And yeah, I really like how they're building up Mallus, and I think this week's episode was an even better example of that. Again, news before I forget, Matt Ryan's John Constantine will be a series regular on Legends of Tomorrow next season. It hasn't been officially renewed for season 4 yet, but I think it's going to be. It's bested Arrow this season in the ratings a few times. Or it's at least been even and back and forth. And I don't think Arrow's going down yet, so I think Legends will definitely get another season for sure, along with The Flash and everything like that. So yeah, Constantine will be a regular next season, which I think is really cool. And every episode he's been in this season, I think he's fit in really naturally with the group, so I think it'll be a pretty easy fit, for him to be there every episode. He definitely has like a natural chemistry, and just the way Matt Ryan plays him and his personality, I think, really just works with the rest of the group, too. And I'll definitely give him a chance to sort of continue this Mallus storyline if they want, because I don't really know if they're actually going to be able to beat Mallus this season. Because he seems like a pretty large threat, and they only have like 3 episodes to do it. So I'm not sure, but either way, I think it'll be good to have a character like Matt Ryan's Constantine around, because that could also open up the door for other continued supernatural, magical types of threats as well, which I think is fine. But yeah, this episode was really good because it was a character episode, but also had some of the most intense action in the season as well. Of course, Katie Lotz, Sara, she is taken over by Mallus, and you get this really creepy, witch, pale, demonic-looking version of her, as you can see in the thumbnail there. And it looks, pretty good makeup-wise. The hair's a little funny, I guess, but, it kind of works for her, I suppose. But yeah, definitely with, the way they peeled out her face and stuff like that, and the dark around her eyes, I think it works. She talks with, Dark's daughter in her head, and, confronting some demons from her past, and some of the darker things she did when she was an assassin, for Ra's al Ghul and everything like that, Ra's al Ghul. I think it was a nice tie back, and the family the man that she had killed, that she's reminded of, and his little kid came to find him like that. Something she actually brought up, I think, in season 2 of Arrow, if I remember correctly. I think I seen someone post about that in one of the Legends of Tomorrow fan groups on Facebook. And it's good because, she still holds on to that memory, and it's definitely a good tie back, for the writers to go back to that. Make it feel like a real impact on her life, not just something, brought up once just for the sake of the episode. It's, brought up again, just the way it would be if she was an actual person. So I think it really worked, for the Sara character. Excuse me. And Katie Loss did a really nice job this episode. She's been my favorite Arrowverse character for a long time now. But I still like diving into her psyche with that. And with her stalking the other team members throughout the ship during the episode, I thought is kind of a little bit eerie at least. And with the fire totem, we'll talk about that in a minute. Excuse me. But yeah, you have Nate going to try and get stuff done. Then you have him seeing his father. You have Ray got knocked out pretty early on in the episode, so he's laid up the whole time. But you have the others seeing things as well. Mallus manipulating their fears or sort of their regrets and everything like that, or who means what to them. So I thought that was used pretty well. And then with the fire totem, I like the one between Amaya and Mick there. Saying Mick tries to hide it, but he is a good man, and maybe everything about fire in his life has actually been leading up to this, and Mick takes it, see, nothing. But then he actually is able to, wield and use some kind of fire abilities without his gun now, which I think is cool. It definitely makes Mick feel like more of a, legend, or, I don't want to say superhero, but, definitely more of a, powerful kind of character. And we know Mick, he has hidden depths, with his writing that he does, as we found out this season. But, I do seriously mean, I think, there's more to him than he kind of lets himself show, from his intelligence to how much he actually does kind of care about people, as we've seen with, Snart and, the others here and there. So I kind of like that, how that was brought up as well. Ava was really good in this episode as well. I like how just distraught she was that Sara was going through this. She was really, really worried. I bought into that. The actress, again, doing a really nice job. The next episode's going to be interesting. It's the one that everyone's worried about, Ava. People are wondering if Ava's some kind of robot or something, but either way, we're going to find out about probably what Rip Hunter had brought up a couple episodes ago about not letting Sara ever find out. So it should be interesting. Either way, I really liked it. It felt a little bit, typical that Sara, broke up with Ava at the end of this episode. Well acted, and Sara just feels like she's so self-destructive that she's going to drive Ava away or, get her hurt because of who she is. She's kind of back to thinking herself as a killer, even though Ava's kind of accepted everything she's done. So I get it, but, it's kind of a typical move to, just break up after something like this. But I think they'll be back together. There's going to be something that connects them. And again, just really good acting before Ava went through to get back to HQ. You could see just how upset she was. This emotion on her face is really good. And then Sara looked like she was going to turn around and say something, but then Ava went through. So yeah, I think they'll find some footing again at some point, however that is. But yeah, this is a really good episode. I can't really say enough about it. I'm sorry it took me so long to get this review out, because it was definitely one of the best of the season. I did enjoy Amazing Grace last week, but this is, I think a higher quality episode overall, I believe. So yeah, then we guys thought about Necromancing the Stone. I'm giving it about a 9.1, 9.3 out of 10, somewhere in there. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, subscribe. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.